On this episode of One TV with your new host, Kontji Anthony.
We understand that the nonprofit sector has to be part of any solutions that we bring to the table to make this county stronger.
Our office is here to facilitate the transition from being who they once were to what God created them to be.
Hello and welcome to One TV, our next era, where we share important information about what's happening in Shelby County that directly impacts our families and neighborhoods. I'm your host, Kontji Anthony. In this episode, we're sharing how to unlock free community programs for your family this summer. Also, our topic of the day, how the county is addressing immediate needs to help our community thrive. And our featured guest is Shelby County Division of Community Services Director, Dorcas Young-Griffin. Thanks for coming here today.
Thank you for having me, Kontji.
Okay, so let's get personal. Let's learn about you.
Okay.
Talk to me about what you're doing. I mean, summer's here. What are you getting into?
Pools, period. Wherever there is a pool, that is where you will catch me and my family. We've spent a lot of time at the Croc. We've also spent a lot of time at my brother's pool. And pretty much anyone who opens a pool, we're there.
Nice. All right. And so when you're trying to take the kids out to cool off, what are some other activities you do since you're a community services director? You kind of know what's going on here.
Okay, we do lots of things. So one is we love music, right? Like Memphis has an amazing music scene, and we spend a lot of time checking out all these summer concerts. One of the summer concerts that I would flag would just be at Overton Park, the summer concert series. We take picnic baskets, get out there, take a cool beverage, and enjoy the sounds of Memphis.
And I hear you like a little bit of ice cream, and historic ice cream at that.
Yes. Jerry's snow cones, one of my favorites. And you can never go wrong with Baskin-Robbins.
Okay, so just get out and about town. Yep. Okay, let's talk about, you've told us some of the things that you like to do with that overview of you knowing exactly what's going on around the community in Shelby County. Let's talk about some of the events that are coming up and programs that people really need to know about.
Absolutely. So one really cool thing this summer for our youth and for our families is our 901 Student Passport Program. So that is an opportunity for families to get out and for kids to be able to experience the wonders, all of the museums and arts that this community has for absolutely free. Another thing that we have going on is June 25th. Shelby County government is sponsoring the Art for All Festival at the Museum of Science and History. That will be from 11 to 3. It is absolutely free, and it's an opportunity for everyone to see and experience what really is a thriving arts and culture scene here in Memphis and Shelby County.
And you address immediate needs along with trying to bring, fun and culture to our youth and families. Why is that so important, especially nowadays?
Oh, well, everyone is, this community, we know people have great needs. Shelby County government, I say that through the Division of Community Services, we really are trying to meet those needs and be the heartbeat of county government. We do that in a lot of different ways. So we help people with things like rent and utilities. We help seniors figure out how to navigate really difficult life changes. We help people who are experiencing homelessness, right, and connect them with services. We also have services for veterans, as well as helping people who are going through our justice system be connected to mental health supports, just anything they need to really thrive.
All right, we are here with Community Services Director Dorcas Young-Griffin. We'll be right back with your topic of the day.
Shelby County, Tennessee was founded as an agricultural hub for the South. We're now an ag tech center for the world. We're on a mission to prepare the nation's next generation of leaders by providing world-class education, world-renowned healthcare, and a strong infrastructure to support the world's best businesses. Shelby County is more than a place for people to live. It's a destination where families can thrive. We welcome diversity, we celebrate our culture, and we honor our history. Welcome to Shelby County. Or like we love to say, welcome home.
And welcome back to One TV. Shelby County Community Services Division Director Dorcas Young-Griffin is here with us today, and our topic of the day is how community services is helping the community thrive. Let's get an overview, just a deep look at some of the things you're doing creatively.
I think one of the biggest, coolest things that we have taken on under Mayor Harris's administration is a nonprofit committee. We know that Shelby County has great challenges, and we can't do that alone. We understand that the nonprofit sector has to be part of any solutions that we bring to the table to make this county stronger. And so we have over 200 nonprofits who are part of a committee that not only provides advice to the mayor towards solutions, but also actually does actionable things, puts plans in place to really try to make a dent in some of the challenges that we have here.
So what kinds of things can you expect from the nonprofit committee, and how people can navigate that?
So there are lots of activities, way too many for this show. We'll have to do a different show just to go through all of the things that they have going on. But I think one of the things that really, as a parent, has been something I'm really proud of is their work around really trying to find some simple but real solutions towards literacy for our young people. So they have worked in partnership with the administration to develop a literacy book, right? Like, as we're having conversations about the literacy of our youth in the 3rd grade, they are making an actionable step by creating a book that actually can help put a child on the trajectory to read. And so that's just one of many things that they are doing around health, around workforce development, around housing, around our reentry. Just all types of activities and ideas are spawned through our partnership with the nonprofit committee.
Wow, and what's the best way, if I'm a parent, a member of the community, what's the best way to reach out and make sure that I can plug in to what you're doing?
I think the best way, of course, we have a website through the county, shelbycountytn.gov. But in order to really be tapped in real time, I would suggest that folks use our social media platforms, particularly our Facebook page, the division, Shelby County Division of Community Services. That way you can find out about the nonprofit committee, but you also can find out about all of those other resources that are provided through the division.
And are you saying that because it's real time?
It's real time. We actually have people that are monitoring the pages and responding back. I shouldn't tell this. This is a secret.
Oh, here we go.
It's
Everybody
a secret.
listen
It's
up.
breaking news. I am one of several people who can answer on the pages, and we have several people that are able to answer about help with utilities, about how to connect with the nonprofit committee, how to get veteran services. So use that Facebook page. We'd love to hear from you.
All right, Dorcas Young-Griffin, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Kelly Roberts for One TV, and in today's Government Simplified piece, we want to take you behind the scenes and behind the wall as you get to know the Shelby County Office of Reentry. This important office aims to reduce recidivism by providing important opportunities to people who have done the time and are ready for a change.
America has a problem. We use the conviction as the first right of exclusion. So if a person's been involved in the system, they're generally outcasts and don't have the ability to really thrive in the American society. While we understand that criminal behavior causes fear, we must also understand that everyone that has history is not a bad person. Our office is here to facilitate the transition from being who they once were to what God created them to be. And we're actively working to make sure our public is safe by changing the behavior of individuals that we once were afraid of. My name is DeAndre Brown. I am the Executive Director for the Shelby County Office of Reentry. The Office of Reentry is a place of hope and compassion. Our job is to be a one-stop shop for individuals that are reentering society, that are justice involved, and need resources to become positive, productive citizens. We serve anyone that is justice involved, from arrest to conviction. Our three most important programs are Focused, which is a program that allows individuals to get the skills necessary to become a positive, productive citizen. It teaches conflict resolution, anger management, and it helps them to learn how to navigate mainstream society as opposed to the criminal element. Secondly, we have our case management, which is our anchor. Their job is to assess an individual, find out what their needs are, and to do everything in their power to connect them with the resources necessary to meet those needs. They are the individuals that get to know our men and women intimately, and their job is to gain trust, but also instill hope. And thirdly, our vocational training. The vocational training allows men and women to get the hard skill necessary to not only be a positive, productive citizen, but have gainful employment and take care of themselves and their families. Inside prison, we have a barbering program, we have a natural hair certification program, and we have a janitorial program. I bring the mentality that if we show them that they matter on the front end, they're more willing to assist in their own rehabilitation. And in doing so, we're able to create men and women that really want to thrive in our society. The fact that I've had to re-enter society myself, I've had to work hard, I've seen the obstacles and thank God overcome them. It allows me an opportunity to share with men and women that it's possible. I can provide hope. I get to go home.
I went to prison. They gave me 35 years. I was 19 years old. I want people to know that I'm human. I made mistakes, a lot of mistakes in my life. But what I can change is how I live my life from here on out. This program can help you change your life. It helped me change mine.
We have to ask ourselves as Americans, are we afraid of people or do we want to regain our neighbor? Our job is to grab that person, love that person, and help them to realize that no matter what you've done, you still deserve someone to fight for you. And we'll be that person to fight. Join us. Help us make Shelby County safe.
ShelbyCares is on a mission to help make Memphis and Shelby County the healthiest place on earth, starting with you. With practical advice, free health services, and fun wellness activities, ShelbyCares makes it cool to be healthy. It's summertime. In Shelby County, that means we're enjoying meals outside with our friends and families. Avoid ruining your next cookout session by following these tips to avoid foodborne illnesses in the heat. 1. Clean. Clean and sanitize all dishes and utensils and wash your hands before and after food prep. If you're without running water, use bottled water and hand sanitizer. 2. Separate. Keep your prep dishes separate from your serving dishes. That way you avoid spreading bacteria from raw foods to your final meal. 3. Cook. Make sure your poultry is cooked to a safe temperature when being used in salads and dishes. Eggs should be cooked to 160 degrees Fahrenheit and chicken to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. 4. Chill. Keep your food chilled by using a cooler or nestling dishes in ice. Food should be kept at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or lower and should not be left out for longer than an hour on a hot day. We can't tell you what to put in your potato salad, but make sure those eggs are cooked. This health tip is brought to you by Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris's Office of Innovation. I'm Tami Sawyer, your favorite healthcare equity ambassador, and I'm asking you to put yourself first, get healthy, and help me spread the word about good health.